But why do they always just bring Nigeria in this their story though? That is what I will never understand. The story will not be complete if they did not fit in Nigeria into it. And have you all noticed that whenever they bring up Nigeria in this kind of narrative of we thought Nigeria this, we thought Nigeria that, is always in the context of belittling Nigeria's hard-earned achievement that they can only achieve with their mouth. Cho. Nigeria will work so hard, but they will sit down and want to take credit. You see, these people, they have started again. Oh. They have started again. If I talk now, they will say I'm being petty, that I should ignore them. But you ignore them, the lies continue, it will be marinating. A time will come, we will be fighting so hard to counter these lies. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, if you're new here, my name is Osih-Oyelude. Thank you so much for joining, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Now let's watch this video, and when we come back, as usual, we dissect it.
Yeah, they all actually make references to Ghana.
Ghana's movie, yeah.
Music, same thing. Even fashion. Yeah. A lot of Nigerian fashion designers actually, connect or associate a lot of their success or their interest of finding a certain passion in fashion from Ghana. It's unfortunate we are not able to take it to the next level. And so maybe because of numbers, maybe numbers are also impacting us a lot,
You see, at this point, I think we should just be laughing at these people. Honestly, we should not even get angry anymore. We should just be laughing at them. This their delulu is on another level. Now, the good thing is that at least people are getting, to realize that all these, we thought Nigeria this, we thought Nigeria that, is a figment of most of them's imagination. Because of course, talk is cheap, but reality is expensive. Now, this guy, his name is Tenneson, a popular music pundit and executive in Ghana. But I wonder why they want to always bring Nigeria in their bogus story all the damn time. Why? A story that has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Nigeria. Of course, the story is, skewed to suit a narrative of them, doing one thing or teaching Nigeria one thing or the other that only them know. If I talk now, you will see all of them in my comment section crying like children they took their candy. But why do they always just bring Nigeria in this their story though? That is what I will never understand. The story will not be complete if they did not fit in Nigeria into it. And have you all noticed that whenever they bring up Nigeria in this kind of narrative of we thought Nigeria this, we thought Nigeria that, is always in the context of belittling Nigeria's hard-earned achievement that they can only achieve with their mouth. Cho. Nigeria will work so hard, but they will sit down and want to take credit. A lot of people might want to ask, why is it important to answer them or debunk it? Just ignore them. Maybe I should. But the question, however, should be, why is it important for them to keep driving these senseless narrative to the extent now they are now using prominent people in their media space to peddle these lies? If they cannot figure Nigeria out on how Nigeria is achieving, all these successes despite our challenges, they go for the dumbest, which is, they have population, not the fact that Nigerians are putting in the works. No. We don't know what their intentions are, since they are hard at work driving this narrative, so ignoring them is no longer an option, especially when it all lies. It's no longer an option. They have no evidence to back their unfounded, claims other than lies induced by their emotions, exaggerated egos, and outright denial of the fact that Nigeria is better than them in many areas. But hey, they rather constantly cite themselves with their lies. Now, a narrative that all Nigerians in Ghana are criminals. And as a matter of fact, they're the ones committing all the crimes in Ghana. Is what they are pushing now. And of course, no Ghanaian commits crime. No Ghanaian commits crime in Ghana. It just have to be Nigerians, of course. You see, guys, just be ready to be seeing contents like this. We are all going to be petty together. We will do the serious contents together too. You will see all of them here. If you want to be petty, we will all be petty. This is what my Yoruba people will say, Otoge. Otoge, enough is enough. We will all be petty together. We have ignored for far too long because we actually thought that it was the usual, cruise and banter between Nigeria and Ghana. Now, if it was just, random Ghanaians saying this, maybe I would have just said that it's the usual, vibes and inshallah. But when the ones who have the numbers and command some level of, influence in their media space joins in these lies, just know that the handshake is not passing the elbow. It's passing the elbow and should be checked. You cannot just sit down and think it's banter. Yeah, no, it's no longer banter.
They all actually make references to Ghana.
Ghana's movie, yeah.
Music, same thing. Even fashion. Yeah. A lot of Nigerian fashion designers actually, connect or associate a lot of their success or their interest or finding a certain passion in fashion from Ghana. It's unfortunate we are not able to take it to the next level. And so maybe because of numbers, maybe numbers are also impacting us a lot, So
Nigerian success in fashion, we also came to learn from Ghana. Like seriously? Nigeria came to do this, Nigeria came to do that. And check all the say Nigeria came to learn. None of them that they are excelling more than Nigeria. I just don't understand whether this is low self, esteem issue or what. You see, there is nothing anyone will tell me. These kind of stories and lies sure does something to their self-esteem and self-worth. Especially when it has Nigeria in it, it does something to their self-esteem. There's nothing anybody will tell me. Because it's something I see amongst a lot of them. Now, let me try to explain this kind of, behavior, if it will make sense. Now, when you subtly want to rubbish someone's achievement because it doesn't look like you can attain that level of success, you go like, what are they doing, Seth? In any case, they came to learn from us. What is the big deal? So that gives them this temporary consolation because there's absolutely nothing they can do about it. But they just have to, give themselves a reason not to feel bad. That's the way I understand this. I hope it makes sense. Jealous much? You thought Nigeria is music. Meanwhile, on the global stage, even Congo and Tanzania are far ahead of you people in ranking. Go check it out. You thought Nigerian movie production. No one is seeing your movies to watch. Even on YouTube here with 0 entry level, they don't find your movies. Now it's fashion. You thought Nigeria fashion. How come is the area Nigeria seem to be excelling that you thought was? For the few Nigerians who are scamming, who are doing crime activities, hope Ghana thought them too, since you are teaching Nigeria everything. Or is it the good ones only that you teach Nigeria? How can Nigeria be putting in the works and you sit down there to lay claim to Nigeria's success all the time? Like, are you okay? Why do you do that? You look at the crop of designers, both the veterans and the emerging designers springing up, like the Vicky James, Prudent Gabriel, Amy Agomi, Tubo, Nico Stylish that did Nana Ekuwa-Addo's outfit together with the Indian designer. They did the outfit that Nana Ekuwa-Addo wore for the AMVCs this year. Like, you look at all these designers, you get mind say they come Ghana, come learn. Una funny, You see the designs that dazzle us at the AMVCs every year made by Nigerian designers, all of them. They sure came to draw inspiration or came to learn in Ghana, right? Really? Have you ever heard any designer from Nigeria say they came to learn in Ghana?
They all actually make references to Ghana.
Ghana's movie, yeah.
Music, same thing. Even fashion. A lot of Nigerian fashion designers actually, connect or associate a lot of their success or their interest or finding a certain passion in fashion from Ghana. It's unfortunate we are not able to take it to the next level. And so maybe because of numbers, maybe numbers are also impacting us a lot.
What fashion school do you have there? Like I'm always asking, what music and movie school do you have there that Nigerians always come to learn? And somehow your people in Ghana don't learn from it. It's only Nigerians that come to learn and excel from it. Even no other African country goes to Ghana to learn. It's only Nigeria. That invisible school, we'll go and find it. You see this Osih-Oyelude culture that is a Nigerian thing? Ghana have adopted it. I see, brides, friends, and groomsmen do Osih-Oyelude. Even the ladies now wear gele at weddings, which was never done before. Trust me, we're not mad at you people for doing that. The more the merrier. But don't wake up one day on the wrong side of the bed and say that Nigeria came to learn Osih-Oyelude culture in Ghana. Just respect greatness peacefully when you see one and keep it moving. There is no shame in that. If we see something to copy from you people, we will. Unfortunately, we have not seen anything to copy yet. We haven't. Most of your weddings now have Osih-Oyelude. Don't come in a few years or a few months' time and so Osih-Oyelude culture started there in your country. Don't. Because now we're not fully awake and we know the games you guys are playing. Now let's take a look at facts here. They say numbers don't lie, Abi. Now, according to research, below are the top 5 shows, like fashion shows, the best fashion shows on the continent of Africa. Lagos Fashion Show is number 1, which is, of course, in the order of importance, that is the number 1. And then we have the South African Fashion Week coming at number 2. And then again, we have another Nigerian fashion show, of course, the Fashion Week, the Arise Fashion Week. After that, the 4th one, according to my research, is the Dakar Fashion Week, which of course is in Senegal. And the last, I'm talking about the top 5, the last is the Nairobi Fashion Week, which of course is in Kenya. This is the top 5, maybe top 10. Ghana, will be there, but this is top 5. Nigeria featured in 2 positions. So I'm just looking at what are the parameters you're using to say that we are coming to learn fashion in your country. It's just not making sense. Now let's take a look at how much the fashion industry is contributing to both, countries' economy. Now for Ghana, my research finds that the Ghanaian fashion industry is said to be growing. Keyword here is growing and becoming lucrative, with a projected market volume of $268 million by 2029. Why for Nigeria, the fashion industry in Nigeria is a thriving market, making a significant contribution of 6.1 billion, contributing that to the country's GDP. Now, this is according to the Minister of Art, Culture and Creative Economy, Barrister Hannatu Musa Musawa. She disclosed this. So Ghana is growing, which is good. The amount being projected for their 2029 is not even up to what Nigeria is making now. And it's understandable because of market size and, the volume of output. It cannot be compared. That's the truth. So saying that you thought Nigeria is just very ridiculous because all the indices not pointing in that direction. But you see this narrative, we have intercepted it, dead it fast because it's not going to fly. You guys should be embarrassed by now saying all this, you thought Nigeria did, you thought Nigeria, just stop it, we have intercepted it. So anyway, I just thought I should let you guys know that we see what you guys are trying to do, but we are just saying stop it. It was flying before, it will not fly again. Just stop it. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.